you trying to tell me, huh? Oh, you're so busy with that rattle. Oh, yeah, you are. You know, I'd give anything to know what's going on behind those big brown eyes of yours. You know that? Do you know that your mommy loves you? Huh? Ooh! Hey, who do you suppose that could be? Maybe it's your Aunt Faith. Although I think she's on duty tonight.
Hello, may we come in?
I don't believe it. He's beautiful. Yes, of course you can come in. Edmund, look. Look what your daddy has here. Look at this. Where in the world did he come from? Is he a he?
Oh, yeah. You know Lem Samuels?
No.
He's a senior resident in cardiology. Well, Lem's on his way to England for 2 years with his family, and there's a 6-month quarantine on all animals coming into the British Isles, so Rover's going to stay here.
Rover, is that really his name?
Yep. He's 3 years old. He has very distinguished blue ribbon-type parents, and he is completely housebroken. He is obedience trained, inoculated, and crazy about kids.
Oh, look at that face. Hey, Rover. Oh, you really are a love. Oh, yes, you are. Hey, come here. Let me introduce Edmund. Hey, look, honey. Look, what do you think, huh?
Edmund hasn't quite made up his mind.
Oh. Hey, do you shake hands? Let me see. Oh, lovely manners. Oh, yes. And such beautiful eyes. He is fantastic. He's absolutely fantastic. But I don't understand how you're going to take care of him.
Well, I'm not. I mean, he's not going to be staying with me.
He's not?
Unless, of course, we're all living together. In that happy circumstance, I'd be delighted to walk you morning, night, in between.
Seneca, wait a minute.
What?
I don't understand.
Understand what?
The ownership of this dog.
Well, Rover is Edmund's dog.
Whose?
I bought Rover for Edmund. Edmund Strong Coleridge, our son, the child you are holding.
You're not serious.
No, I'm perfectly serious.
But I don't want a dog.
You don't have a dog. Edmund has a dog.
Which I'm going to have to take care of. And, Rover, please believe me, this is nothing personal. If I wanted a doggie, you would be the dog of my dreams.
How can you resist him?
Very easily, since I wasn't consulted about his purchase. And since I know perfectly well that his presence in this apartment would not be fair to him or to me.
No, wait a minute. Wait. First of all, you were consulted, and you're going to have to tell me what's not fair.
Oh, with pleasure, with pleasure. Just let me put your son down. Come on. Oh, yes. Yes.
Hang in there, pal. We're not home yet.
When a romance is tested,
Crazy Chloe is out of our lives.
truth is the first casualty.
I'm pregnant, and you're the father.
Watch The Young and the Restless weeknights at 7 on SoapNet.
How dare you say that my behavior's unacceptable? So condescending, unnecessarily critical. I have the tendency of getting very physical, hoping somebody someday will do you like I did. But when it gets cold outside, I got nobody to love. Is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe.
On the Sunday night movie, Joan Crawford lived the Hollywood dream. But not everyone lives happily ever after.
No wire hangers ever!
Yes, Mommy, dearest.
When I told you to call me that, I wanted you to mean it.
Faye Dunaway and Mommy Dearest, this Sunday at 10. The Sunday night movie on SoapNet.
Here at the phone company, you've been our customer for a long time. Now Vonage wants to change all that.
Well, over 2 million people have already joined Vonage.
Oh, really? Don't they miss having phone service?
Actually, with Vonage, you get the #1 rated digital phone service with unlimited local and long-distance calls. And now, for a limited time, you can get Vonage for just $9.95 per month for the first 3 months. That's right, just $9.95 for 3 months. What do you charge?
It's simple, really. It starts with different basic rates, long-distance fees, and of course, different packages have different features. And some actually, I got some charts back in my office. Like
Vonage has over 25 features, and they're included for no extra charge. All this for just $9.95 per month for 3 months. One low rate with savings up to $300 a year. Can your phone service do that? Don't take my word for it. Listen to his former customers.
For me, Vonage is everything I want in a phone service.
It's dependable. It's perfect.
No nickels and dimes like the phone company.
No hidden fees, no sticker shock when you get your bill each month.
I have no complaints. I'm like, woohoo!
Okay, so Vonage has great service at a great price, but making a change is hard. And for over 100 years, the only thing we've changed is...
Your prices?
Get Vonage for only $9.95 per month for the first 3 months. Enjoy clear digital phone sound quality using your high-speed internet connection. And setting up Vonage is easy. Or if you don't have time, we can come to your house and do it for you. And with Vonage, you get to keep your number for life.
At Vonage, you'll always talk to a real person, no matter when you call. But what happens if you try to reach those guys after hours?
You have reached us after business hours. But your call is very important to us.
Please call back.
Goodbye.
Call 1-800-970-5052. That's 1-800-970-5052 or go online to startvonage.com.
Mary, come on in. It's not locked.
What are you doing there in the dark?
Oh, I was thinking. It's a bit of an effort. I'm not so easily distracted in the dark.
Is it important thinking? I mean, should I go away?
Not at all. Some of it was about you, as a matter of fact.
Really?
Mm-hmm. How did it go with Jack?
Sadly. Well, not the part about Patrick. That's going to be all right. By the time I was through, he was ready to admit the possibility of a column devoted entirely to Patrick's problems could make things worse.
Did he agree not to write it?
He did.
Good for you, Mary.
Oh, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. When Jack's got his head on, he's perfectly reasonable.
Well, then why the face?
Oh, it was just so... He was very cooperative about Patrick. He apologized for putting down me and my work. He said he isn't sure what's the matter with him these days. And, he thought we ought to stay out of each other's way as much as we can.
Well, that sounds all very civilized.
Oh, it was. I hated it.
You couldn't be angry at any of that, could you?
I guess that's it. I've gone a long way lately on pure rage. At least while I was mad at him, I could feel something for Jack. If I can't be angry, there isn't anything, which is going to take some getting used to. You know, every time I thought, there, I've finally done it. I'm finished with Finelli, and that part of my life is over. I realize I haven't done it at all. About every other day, I have to start all over again. How many ways of letting go are there, anyway?
I don't know. As many as you want, I suppose.
You think I'm looking for ways to keep it going?
If you didn't love Jack, and your marriage hadn't been terribly important to you, you would have turned your back and walked away, and that would have been the end of that. Along about the time he came, he should have come to collect you at the hospital. But your marriage was important to you. There was a huge commitment and a big emotional investment. And it's not that simple.
I'm so tired of it.
Sure you are.
I'll bet you are, too.
Well, you've shared a lot of things with me that are more important than your feelings about Mr. Finelli. On the other hand, if that's what's on your mind, I'm interested. Loving you as I do for your mind, you understand?
All right. Now, you've made me laugh. I feel better, and I'm going to get out of here and let you go back to thinking in the dark. Thanks for letting me know what Jack was up to with this column. I think between us, we got Patrick out of the line of fire.
Mary, Don't go.
Look at the little fingers. Oh, those are baby fingers, aren't they? Oh, yes, let's measure them here. Oh, look what a big boy you are. How many fingers is that?
I had 2 and 4 and 5.
That's right, that's
And
5.
6.
And 5 more? What does that make it? Let's sing a song about it. Yes, right. Here, we'll sing a song about it. This old man, he has what? What?
My foot.
No, he has one. He has one. He plays knick-knack with his what? What's that? What's that?
A thumb.
That's right. With a knick-knack, paddywhack, give your man a bone. This old man comes rolling home. There's your grandfather. How long have you been standing there?
A couple of minutes. 20 years, 30 years, who knows? Could be you with Frank and Cass at that age.
Oh, yes, that's the truth. I keep thinking that earlier. How there's always been babes in this room, right on this bed.
Right.
Oh, but John, it all went too quickly.
I don't know, 7 kids, 5 who lived in 9 years. Didn't seem so quick at the time.
Oh.
No, this has to be the
All right. Thank heaven for the grandchildren.
Amen to that. All right, which one do I take off?
All right. Little John, are you sleepy yet?
Huh? No.
Oh, that was predictable. Well, come on, sit down here. We'll all just nestle up here and cuddle for a while. How's
Just
that?
like old times, huh?
Isn't it? Isn't
Make
it?
room for your
Oh.
grandfather. Okay.
Oh, John, I've got to confess, Mary asked me weeks ago.
Baby.
Yes, it's a baby.
What'd you say, Donna?
She asked me weeks ago if I'd look for an apartment in the neighborhood.
What? For her and Ryan?
Yes.
She doesn't have to do that.
Well, maybe she does, John. But I just keep forgetting it. And I know she doesn't have time to look.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Isn't something?
I just love having them under feet.
I know.
Isn't he the most beautiful child?
Yeah, he is.
And the sweetest.
Yeah. Listen, have we heard from Mary?
No. But she'd be home soon, I'm sure of that.
Well, I wish I'd been here when she ran off to Jack's.
Oh, I'm glad you weren't. Darling, can I ask you some advice about something?
Yeah, sure, what?
I've been thinking about her and Tom Desmond. And the more I think, the uneasier I get.
Oh.
Now, don't interrupt. I just, I mean, I like him. And I'm glad Mary has company that she enjoys, but... Well, there's something off there, John. There really is something off.
Well, I guess, yeah.
So, would I be considered a meddling old fool if in my letter to my sister Elizabeth in Skibbereen I asked her to check on Tom Desmond? You know, to go around to St. Bernadette's in Bantry. How does it go? His mother was a Maguire?
Mother was a Maguire.
Yes.
Then her father died, and her mother remarried an O'Neill.
Yes, and her given name was, what, Mary Agnes?
Mary Agnes, that's right.
Ah.
Well, I wouldn't call it meddling, no.
Oh, well, good. I've already started the letter. I'll just include it at the end.
All right.
After we get the children to sleep. Come on, princess, my little princess.
Okay.
Oh,
Time to go to
gracious
bed.
Mrs.
Oh, he's an armful, isn't he?
Oh, this one's a lump. An absolute lump. But a gorgeous lump. Look at her.
Oh.
Isn't she beautiful? Oh, I love her so much.
SoapNet.com is the place for night shift webisodes.
Want to know what an intern's life is like outside of the hospital?
I'm the best sex that she's never had.
Okay, let's go.
Follow roomies Claire and Kyle home when the night shift ends.
You come?
See our exclusive webisodes
Only at SoapNet.com.
I can't believe what you went through to find me.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm so sorry, Lex. I should have told you. You had a right to know.
What are you saying?
Shane really is your son.
Watch One Life to Live weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
I have swimming every day, including Saturday mornings, basketball practice, piano lessons, babysit. I tutor on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I have the most hectic schedule. Diabetes has taught me that I can be really responsible. I always have to test my blood sugar before I eat, before I exercise, before I go out.
Life with diabetes can be hectic. The One Touch Ultra Mini is simple.
It gives you a number, it's small, and comes in 4 fun colors. And right now, the One Touch Ultra Mini is available at no charge. See if you qualify by calling 1-866-497-0122.
There is no reason that my life can't be absolutely normal.
Call 1-866-497-0122 to see if you qualify. Tell them you want the one to match your shoes, or one to match your phone, or whatever. More power to you. Call now to see if you qualify for the One Touch Ultra Mini Meter.
Here at the phone company, you've been our customer for a long time. Now Vonage wants to change all that.
Well, over 2 million people have already joined Vonage.
Oh, really? Don't they miss having phone service?
Actually, with Vonage, you get the #1 rated digital phone service and unlimited local and long-distance calls, all for just $9.95 per month for the first 3 months. What do you charge?
It's simple, really. It starts with different basic rates, long-distance fees, and of course...
Vonage has over 25 features, and they're included for no extra charge.
For me, Vonage is everything I want in a phone service.
It's dependable. It's perfect.
No nickels and dimes like the phone company.
Get Vonage for only $9.95 per month for the first 3 months. Enjoy clear digital phone sound quality using your high-speed internet connection.
Okay, but making a change is hard, and for over 100 years, the only thing we've changed is...
Your prices?
Whoa!
Call 1-800-570-1614 or go online to startvonage.com.
Now on pay-per-view, Ben Campbell has the most gifted mind at MIT.
You ever studied blackjack?
But to pay for school...
Are you talking about counting cards?
He'll have to learn how to count.
+9.
+5.
Dude, I lost count 20 cards ago.
Don't call me dude.
Inspired by a true story.
Welcome to Vegas.
One student
21
will change the game forever.
Think you could beat the system?
You play big or you don't play at all.
21. Now on pay-per-view.
Now, let's see if we can approach this in a rational manner.
I'm all for that.
When did you consult me about a dog for Edmund?
This afternoon in my office.
This afternoon in your office, you told me that you wanted Edmund to have a dog. And I suggested that we begin slowly, a canary, a couple of goldfish. And then you assured me that a dog was an essential part of every boy's life and told me how your dog, Labrador, Charlemagne, had saved you from drowning by pulling you out of the St. Lawrence.
Exactly.
Exactly what?
Well, that's pretty much the way it went. I mean, you said something facetious about equipping Edmund with a pair of water wings whenever we went near the Hudson, but pretty much the basics, yeah. I mean, a dog is an essential element in a boy's life. I want Edmund to have a dog.
Seneca, that is hardly a consultation.
Well, you didn't say no.
Only because you didn't ask me. I mean, what am I supposed to do with a dog that size in this apartment?
Look at him. I mean, he is not taking up that much room.
And who is going to walk and feed and play with him from 9 to 5 when I'm at work?
Well, who walks Edmund and feeds him and plays with him when you're at work now?
Oh, Miriam has enough on her hands taking care of me and Edmund and the shopping and the housework, to say nothing of Ryan Finelli in the afternoons, without adding a dog the size of a small pony to the list. Thank you.
You see, you are missing the entire point, Jillian. I mean, Rover will take care of Miriam and Edmund and Ryan. He is a watch guard and a companion. That's what he does for a living.
Seneca, no.
I don't understand how you can categorically deny your son the pleasure of a dog when he's growing up. Especially one that you don't have to housebreak. He's already trained. I mean, he gets along well with kids. And you yourself just called him a love.
I haven't said that Edmund can't have this dog. I've only said that this dog cannot live in this apartment. Now, if you want Edmund to have Rover, you keep Rover in your apartment and bring him along with you when you come to visit.
Well, then I would have the problem of what to do with him from 9 to 5, and I wouldn't have Miriam to help. I mean, it isn't like I can ask him to just sit there and cross his legs and wait for me to get home.
Seneca, a dog this big needs space. He needs exercise. An intelligent, responsible animal like that needs love and attention. Now, I am not equipped at the moment to supply him with any of that. And even if I were, under the circumstances, I don't think that I would be willing to take on Rover. Now, Rover, I'm sorry to have to say this all in front of you, and I hope you don't understand.
Well, of course he understands. He feels rejected. What circumstances?
Your assumption that I would be willing to inconvenience myself, Miriam, and a nice animal like this to provide your paternal ego with some sentimental gratification. You know, think about it, the angrier I get.
I am not looking for ego gratification. I just want a dog for my son.
No, you just want your own way, as usual.
You know, Jillian, it's getting to the point where if anyone so much as says hello to you, you're ready to turn it into a power struggle.
Oh, I don't think that's true.
No, it is true, and it's a shame.
No, what's true is that I'm not going to allow you to walk in here and saddle me with one more responsibility that you've decided is good for me and your son.
I am not in the habit of saddling you with responsibilities.
Only because I won't allow you.
You know, this was supposed to be a gift, a gesture that I hoped would give you pleasure.
Well, somehow I just don't see it that way.
That's because you're determined not to.
No, that's because you're determined to impose your will and your needs and your desires on me and your son, and I won't have it, and I won't have Rover. Understood?
Come on, Rover.
Oh, and by the way, the next time you make a decision, please allow me to help in that decision, okay? It'll save us both a lot of time and energy.
There won't be a next time.
General Hospital, August 25th on ABC and SoapNet. Family, loyalty, honor, vengeance, respect.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Everybody's got this something. And I've got General Hospital.
Wow, I did the math and lost 83 pounds on Nutrisystem.
I did the math and I lost 3 sizes. Look at me. I got great nutrition every day. I lost weight. And it was less than $3 a meal.
Get in on the Nutrisystem Advance program today. Get a month's worth of breakfast, lunches, dinners, and desserts for less than $3 a meal.
Less than $3 a meal? You can't beat that.
Great nutrition and you lose weight.
Tired of your grocery prices going up and up? Lock in your price guaranteed for all of 2008. This incredible limited time offer's just been extended, so call now.
I did the math and I lost 100 pounds.
You don't have to pay a lot to lose a lot.
That's right. Due to overwhelming demand, this special offer has been extended for a limited time only. Act now and lock in your price for the rest of 2008.
Nutrisystem is a great value.
Call now and lock in your 2008 prices. Get a month of Nutrisystem meals for less than $3 each. And find out how you can get an extra 3 weeks of meals absolutely free.
Nutrisystem, now that's real value.
Stay a while. It's early yet. Then I'll walk you home.
All right. I won't poke around in your books. And I won't ask any questions.
I don't believe that either.
But maybe you'll make up a story for me anyway.
All right. What about?
Tell me why you don't have any friends.
But I do have friends. You're my friend. Frank?
I mean outside us in the hospital.
Well, you must have noticed I spend a lot of time at the hospital and there isn't too much left over.
You once said you've been in New York 2 years.
I did I?
Was that true?
Sure, if I said so.
Well, every other person I've ever known who's over here from Ireland knows 40 people in the Bronx or Brooklyn who are friends or aunts and uncles or friends back home. We must know dozens of people in common. But I've never heard you mention a single name of anyone in New York outside this neighborhood.
Nor will you.
Why not?
Because I don't know anyone in New York outside this neighborhood.
After 2 years? That's impossible.
No.
It is.
But I'm shy.
That's good.
But I am, and I need a lot of affection, and it takes me a while to let my guard down, and I need a lot of assurance. And in my first few months here, I moved around a lot, so I didn't have a chance to make friends with anybody. And if you don't want me to kiss you, say so, and I'll move to the other side.
I don't think it's...
Too late.
Now, that's not fair.
What isn't?
Do I want you to kiss me? I mean, everything else aside. Jack, marriage, the fact that it's probably too soon for me to get involved with anyone, much less you madman.
Oh.
Of course I want you to kiss me. I like you. I like kissing. I like kissing people I like. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's a smart idea, and I think I'd better get out of here.
Don't. It's all right. Stay put. Ask me a few more questions.
It's almost as much fun as kissing. Da said you told him you used to do some boxing.
Yes?
The other day when Jack provoked us both and then swung at you.
Yes?
You could have hurt him, couldn't you?
Possibly.
But you chose not to.
I don't want to hurt anybody.
Was that why you quit boxing?
Who said I quit?
Da got that impression.
It was just something I didn't want to do anymore.
You're not enjoying this.
No, not very much this time.
This part must be true, then.
True enough. My turn.
For questions?
Yes, I think you owe me a few.
Yeah, yes.
How old are you?
Almost 24.
Married a year?
Yes.
And how long were you going with Jack before that?
Another year.
Before Jack?
No one. I went around with a lot of people and thought I was in love with a couple of them, but Jack was my first lover. That is what you meant, isn't it?
Yes. That's what I meant, all right.
What's the matter?
No, nothing. I knew anyway.
How do you mean that?
Sort of despairing.
I don't know what's the matter.
Oh, Mary. I wish I'd known you before, Jack, and that you were really as tough as you pretend to be. That I cared less. That we were both a little less responsible.
So that we could just go off to bed together and not worry about it, huh?
Yes?
Don't wish all that. Don't wish us any different. I like us the way we are.
Mary, I'd like to lock the door. Throw the key out the window and keep you up here with me for, a long, long time.
Could I have Ryan?
We'd let down a basket for Ryan.
An occasional visit from my mother.
Would she mind the basket?
No, and she'd bring food.
Oh, good, 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 good. You'd want Frank, too, I suppose.
Could phone him.
You have a nice sense of compromise.
Listen, I am not hard to get along with. I kept telling Jack. It's not fair to let him get into my fantasies, is it?
No.
That sounds lovely. Safe and nice and very companionable.
It would be. Tell me again why you can't stay.
Antonio Sabato Jr. is back as Jagger Cates, and the only place to see him is on the new season of Night Shift. General Hospital Night Shift, Tuesdays at 11 p.m. on SoapNet.
Tell me why you can't stay.
You know why.
But I don't think we should jump into a decision, you know. There is another side to the argument.
Oh, yes?
All the good vibrations between us. You make me laugh, I make you laugh. We feel very comfortable together.
Which is why you're dangerous.
Dangerous? Am I? Really?
Yes. Because if I don't use my head, I could get terribly involved with you. And that wouldn't be very smart.
Because it's too soon?
Yes.
I'm not sure it's at all fair of me, but I still don't want you to go.
Tom, this isn't the time. Please help me stick to that.
Now, that's really unfair.
What is?
Appealing to my instincts as a gentleman.
I had to appeal to something. You were closing ground.
You don't feel free yet.
I'm trying to. I know it's over, Tom. I've got all the papers. I've got the divorce decree with its legal terminology. And the annulment's only a matter of time.
But?
No buts. It's just...
The time isn't right. You know it. And I know it. I just hope that in an hour, or a day, or a week, something will change all that.
Wouldn't count too much on the hour.
Well, as long as it's some time. Because I want to make love to you very much.
Yes.
Only when it happens, it has to be right for both of us.
Under those circumstances, I think I'd like it very much.
Agreed, then.
Thank you for making this easy for me.
It wasn't my first choice, I can assure you. Shall I walk you home?
I'd like that.
I'm comforted by the thought that you found your way up here on your own once. Which means that you could possibly find your way up here again.
I'm not so sure next time I'd get away so easily.
It will always be up to you, Mary. I promise.
Thanks. Well, shall we go?
I think we better.
On The Young and the Restless.
He's ended our lives.
When a romance is tested.
I'm pregnant, and you're the father.
And a business is threatened.
There are certain things I will not do.
Truth is the first casualty.
I made changes to the Sabrina Newman article.
Watch The Young and the Restless weeknights at 7 on SoapNet.
I can't believe what you went through to find me.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm so sorry, Lex. I should have told you. You had a right to know.
What are you saying?
Shane really is your son.
Watch One Life to Live weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet. Have you seen the new SoapNet.com? See what's happening right now. Get all the info on the new season of General Hospital Night Shift. Catch up with the returning stars and get to know the new faces. Plus, you can learn more about the newest interns, Kyle and Claire.
See our exclusive webisodes of life as an intern
outside the hospital.
Find it all now at the new SoapNet.com.
Wednesday, October 1st on ABC. A touch of magic, a touch of romance, a touch of fantasy. Nominated for 12 Emmys. ABC's Pushing Daisies, a brand new season, premiering Wednesday, October 1st on ABC.
The phone company has an important message for its customers. Don't listen to Vonage.
Well, over 2 million people have already joined Vonage.
Oh, really?
With Vonage, you get unlimited local and long-distance calls for just $9.95 per month for the first 3 months. What do you charge?
Hey, for over 100 years, the only thing we've changed is...
Your prices?
Well...
Get Vonage for only $9.95 per month for the first 3 months using your high-speed internet connection.
Call 1-800-425-6149 or go online today.
I have swimming every day, including Saturday mornings, basketball practice, piano lessons, babysit. I tutor on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I have the most hectic schedule. Diabetes has taught me that I can be really responsible. I always have to test my blood sugar before I eat, before I exercise, before I go out.
Life with diabetes can be hectic. The One Touch Ultra Mini is simple. It gives you a number, it's small, and comes in 4 fun colors. And right now, the One Touch Ultra Mini is available at no charge. See if you qualify by calling 1-866-497-0122.
There's no reason that my life can't be absolutely normal.
Call 1-866-497-0122 to see if you qualify. Tell them you want the one to match your shoes, or one to match your phone, or whatever. More power to you. Call now to see if you qualify for the One Touch Ultra Mini Meter.
I have a piece of brie and a nicely aged piece of Stilton. May I come in?
Oh, Roger, your lifestyle is decadent in the grand sense of the word. I've got bologna and American cheese.
But I'm nursing a broken heart.
And of course, I wouldn't know anything about that. Will you tell me something?
As long as it doesn't involve a lady's honor.
It does not involve a lady at all. Tell me what it is that you and Pat see in Delia.
Are you sure you want the answer to that question?
Besides that.
Well, I think what I like mostly is her capacity for joy, her childlike ability to just throw her into herself into something totally.
She's fun to be with?
It's incredible. I mean, her enthusiasm and the delight she gets from a new experience. But you know, beyond that, I think what I like best of all is her honesty.
Honesty?
Absolutely.
Do you know what you're saying?
Delia is one of the most honest people I've ever met. When she's with me, I mean, she doesn't pretend to be interested in anything that doesn't interest or amuse her. She is so uncomplicatedly self-centered. I love it.
Do you think that's what Pat sees in her?
No, he's on a different trip altogether. He's trying to save her from herself.
Well, I don't know how much you've been seeing of her recently,
Hardly anything.
but I'm wondering if she's all right. According to Mary, she's acting a little strangely.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if she cracked up. I mean, with the total disapproval she gets from the Ryan family, and she hardly sees Pat anymore.
And if there's a hospital strike, she'll see even less of him.
You know, I hope that you're doing everything you can to cool that strike talk.
No, I wouldn't say I am.
Faith, someone's got to talk sense to those people.
I know it, but I can't always... Hi, we're in here.
Faith, a strike won't do anybody any good.
Don't talk to me about it.
There's a teenager in my building named Roy Toplowski who has been dying to babysit for Edmund. So tonight I decided to take her up on it and came to see if you were here.
Well, here we are. How are you?
Furious. But I'm not about to unload it on the two of you. In fact, I would rather talk about anything else. So, what's going on?
No, I was just trying to suggest to Faith that she do everything she can to cool the strike talk, and she refuses.
Would you like some cheese?
Oh, yes, would love some. You in favor of the strike?
No one's in favor of the doctors going on strike. But I am in favor of the hospital administration responding to the grievances of the hospital association.
Yeah, especially those grievances that would mean relief for Pat Ryan.
Yeah, that's it, Roger. I'm one of those empty-headed females whose whole life is wrapped up in a man. I don't care about excessive hours or impossible workloads or less than perfect patient care. There's not one thought in my mind except about a man.
Such a reaction. I must have hit close to home.
No, it's just that I think you confused me with Delia there for a minute. She's the one who's got her whole life centered around Pat, not me. Your phone is ringing.
Right. Well, you two just stay here and I'll be back up to finish it, okay?
Yeah, I'll be right here. Well, now we're both furious. I could go on for hours, but would you rather tell me yours? I have just had an outrageous argument with Seneca, and at the moment, I don't care if I never see him again.
Hello, who's there?
It's only me.
Only you, indeed. Well, tell me. Tell me about Jack. Oh, it all went pretty well. Do you know what I'd like? What? I would like to sit beside you on the bed and have you put your arm around me. Ah, like this, huh? Yeah. Oh, how many times did you do this when I was a little girl?
Hundreds. Those were some of the moments that I liked best in all my life. When you'd come in and we'd have our little chats.
I was always so puzzled by our feet. I mean, your feet look so far down on the bed compared to mine, and I never could imagine my legs being that long.
Oh, dear, look at them now.
I wish they were short again.
Oh, it's been that kind of a day, eh?
That kind of an evening. I'm sad, and I'm confused. I'm sorry I had to go out of here so quickly. But Tom told me that Jack was planning to write a column about Patrick's situation at the hospital, and it was very important that Jack not write it. Frank was out campaigning, so I had to pick up and go.
Oh, that's right. Don Kevin explained. And Ryan was a little angel. No problem at all. Tell me about Jack now.
And he was very reasonable and cooperative, and he agreed to write it differently.
Oh, that was good of him.
And he actually apologized for what he said over in the hospital about me and Channel R.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
And he asked me how I was, about the baby. And there wasn't anything else to say. He was sad, and I was sad, and I just left.
I understand about the sad part now. What about this confusion?
Well, on the way home, I stopped at Tom's to tell him what had happened, because he'd been very worried about my having to go down to Jack's by myself. And I found him in the dark, thinking, he said. I stayed for a while. We talked. I teased him a little about his secrets and his stories, you know.
Yes.
Mother, he likes me. I'm not sure whether he's falling in love with me or not, but he does like me, and I honestly like him. And I find him very attractive.
Well, he is.
And if Jack really doesn't want me anymore, why shouldn't I just stop saying no to myself and to Tom and just see what happens next?
Mary, you know very well what happens next.
Yeah.
It's not my idea of the best way to enter into a romance, you know.
On the rebound.
Well, that's what they call it. I mean, Tom may be tall, dark, and handsome, and he's here and now. And nobody could say nobody would not like him, but he's not, you know, totally open with who he is and where he comes from now, has he?
It's all very mysterious.
Your father and I was talking something about that the other night. And frankly, I'm very curious. I mean, if Tom comes from Bantry, which is just over the hill and down the road from Skibbereen, where I was raised.
Yeah?
Well, what I'm getting at is, would you think me a nosy Parker if I wrote my sister Elizabeth and asked her about Tom?
Do you want an honest answer?
Mm-hmm.
Mother, I'm dying to know. I'm sure there's something, and I'll bet you anything it's terribly romantic.
Oh, if it's anything at all.
Oh, there's a lady in the picture, mark my words.
Nellie, as long as you're here with me the way you were when you were little, you used to ask me so many questions and listen so carefully to all my advice. Would you mind if I offer you a suggestion?
You know you can.
Well, it's just,
I'd be careful about going around to Tom's apartment so late at night. What I mean is, don't be doing anything that you don't intend to do.
I know you're right, Mom. I shouldn't get mixed up with Tom. Just because my marriage is over and I miss Jack.
There is a time when everyone comes home. A family bond that can't be broken. Monday, Emmy Award winner Jeannie Francis is back. I'm here. Laura Spencer comes home. Watch General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
I can't believe what you went through to find me.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm so sorry, Lex. I should have told you. You had a right to know.
What are you saying?
Shane really is your son.
Watch One Life to Live weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Wow, I did the math and lost 83 pounds on Nutrisystem.
I did the math and I lost 3 sizes. Look at me. I got great nutrition every day. I lost weight, and it was less than $3 a meal.
Get in on the Nutrisystem Advanced program today. Get a month's worth of breakfast, lunches, dinners, and desserts for less than $3 a meal.
Less than $3 a meal? You can't beat that.
Great nutrition, and you lose weight.
Tired of your grocery prices going up and up? Lock in your price, guaranteed for all of 2008. This incredible limited time offer's just been extended, so call now.
I did the math and I lost 100 pounds.
You don't have to pay a lot to lose a lot.
Get a month's worth of breakfast, lunches, dinners, and desserts for less than $3 a meal.
Nutrisystem is a great value.
Act now and lock in your price for the rest of 2008. This is a limited time offer, but due to overwhelming demand, this special offer's been extended. So call now.
Nutrisystem, now that's real value.
Here at the phone company, you've been our customer for a long time. Now Vonage wants to change all that.
Well, over 2 million people have already joined Vonage.
Oh, really? Don't they miss having phone service?
Actually, with Vonage, you get the #1 rated digital phone service and unlimited local and long-distance calls, all for just $9.95 per month for the first 3 months. What do you charge?
It's simple, really. It starts with different basic rates, long-distance fees, and of course...
Vonage has over 25 features, and they're included for no extra charge.
For me, Vonage is everything I want in a phone service.
It's dependable. It's perfect.
No nickels and dimes like the phone company.
Get Vonage for only $9.95 per month for the first 3 months. Enjoy clear digital phone sound quality using your high-speed internet connection.
Okay, but making a change is hard, and for over 100 years, the only thing we've changed is...
Your prices?
Whoa!
Call 1-800-570-1614 or go online to startvonage.com.
The DirecTV Rewards Visa Card delivers more DirecTV for less. Turn your everyday purchases into discounts on our exclusive sports packages, your favorite premium movie channels, or state-of-the-art HD DVRs. Apply today and you'll get $5 off your monthly DirecTV bill for a full year. There's simply no limit to the DirecTV Rewards Visa Card. Call now and let the savings begin.
I have just been accused of denying Edmund an essential part of any boy's childhood.
You have? What did you deny him?
A dog.
A dog?
Yes, and it isn't funny. Seneca arrives tonight with a dog, beautiful retriever named Rover, and was just about to present him to Edmund for me to walk, feed, and to take care of.
But he wouldn't take no for an answer.
You know, I have been on the verge of making a terrible mistake. I mean, for months now, Seneca's been going out of his way to be reasonable and cooperative.
I know.
Oh, but tonight, the real Seneca Bolak stood up once again and was just as determined as ever to have his own way no matter what.
Over a dog?
Oh, yeah, you bet. And what I wanted was totally irrelevant. I mean, he had made up his mind that Edmund should have a dog. He bought the dog, and that was that. And me, I was supposed to stand there and smile and clap my hands and say, "Oh, Edmund, how wonderful. Look what Daddy's just brought you."
Well, you know, I've come to like Seneca. But I recognize what you're talking about.
Well, this time he didn't get away with it.
Good for you. You know what really makes me mad, I think? Is that I really started to fall for all that cooperative, wonderful, kind, thoughtful behavior he was throwing my way.
Well, you know, he is pretty authoritarian around the hospital. I don't look forward to what he'll do if there really is a strike.
Yes, but for months, he's been so good with the baby and me. Don't you see, that's why tonight was such a stunner. Lately, there have been so many times when the three of us, we've been like a warm, loving family.
That's what babies do for you.
Oh, yeah. And then there have been so many occasions in the last couple of months where I really found him so appealing, and we made love, and it couldn't have been nicer.
And you weren't mad at him all the time?
No. And I can't say that what we shared wasn't very rewarding. Oh, look, it wasn't what I had with Frank, but we were together and we were sharing Edmund.
Well, you know, sometimes I get the impression that you've become a lot more involved with Seneca than I'd ever realized.
Yeah, more than I realized.
And with him there all the time and the baby, I guess it's pretty hard for things not to progress.
Yeah, but that's just it. I mean, I see now that I've been letting myself get involved in a much more complicated relation with him than that's sensible. I mean, if I keep going on like that, I'm gonna wind up making a terrible mistake.
What mistake?
Don't you see, if I'm not careful, one day, when a weak moment comes along, when the three of us have had a wonderful time together, I'm gonna agree to marry him.
Oh, hey. I think you're strong enough not to let that happen.
Well, I hope so. Because tonight reminded me of something that I have known all along. He is too damn demanding and too controlling.
You know, when it comes right down to it, Jill, you're not exactly a retiring little type yourself.
Exactly. And if I married Seneca, you know what the result would be? One long battle, with Edmund right there in the middle. I'm glad this thing with the dog happened, because I'm certainly not going to let that happen.
Next, it's The Young and the Restless. In Genoa City, powerful people will stop at nothing to get what they want. Why and are is next on SoapNet. On The Young and the Restless.
He's ended our lives.
When a romance is tested.
I'm pregnant, and you're the father.
And a business is threatened.
There are certain things I will not do.
Truth is the first casualty.
I made changes to the Sabrina Newman article.
Watch The Young and the Restless weeknights at 7 on SoapNet.
No wire hangers ever!
Yes, Mommy Dearest. Faye Dunaway in Mommy Dearest this Sunday at 10. The Sunday night movie on SoapNet.
Family, loyalty, honor, vengeance, respect. No matter what.
No matter what.
Everybody's got this something. And I've got General Hospital.
I have swimming every day, including Saturday mornings, basketball practice, piano lessons, babysit. I tutor on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I have the most hectic schedule. Diabetes has taught me that I can be really responsible. I always have to test my blood sugar before I eat, before I exercise, before I go out.
Life with diabetes can be hectic. The One Touch Ultra Mini is simple. It gives you a number, it's small, and comes in 4 fun colors. And right now, the One Touch Ultra Mini is available at no charge. See if you qualify by calling 1-866-497-0122.
There is no reason that my life can't be absolutely normal.
Call 1-866-497-0122 to see if you qualify. Tell them you want the one to match your shoes, or one to match your phone, or whatever. More power to you. Call now to see if you qualify for the One Touch Ultra Mini Meter.
Hello?
Hi, it's me.
Hello. When I heard the phone rang, I thought it might be you. I was hoping anyway.
Yeah, I was thinking before about what you said about not knowing anyone who came over from Ireland before you did. No cousin or friend of a friend. And Tom, I just had to ask, isn't there anyone?
That doesn't compare with what I was thinking.
Doesn't?
Now, don't laugh, but I was imagining you as the winner of a fantastic beauty contest, and the prize was a trip to all the scenic wonders in America.
Escorted by a brilliant public relations specialist, no doubt.
You can see into my dreams. Incredible.
Is that true? Is that really what you were thinking when I phoned?
Actually, I thought about it in the shower this morning.
Then why did you say you were just thinking it?
Because you began to dig into me with those questions of yours again. I thought a change of subject was in order.
Yeah, what I can't figure out is the pattern.
Pattern to what?
Well, you lie outrageously part of the time, and then occasionally you're very honest.
I stick to the truth as often as I can. I'm quite honest about my feelings anyway. In that particular area, I like to think I'm more honest than most.
Yes, that's true. When you're talking about things you care about, I believe every word you say.
When I'm talking about you?
Yes.
Good.
Tom, I wanted to thank you for making it so easy for me to leave tonight. And I wanted to apologize for coming there that way.
Why apologize?
Because it wasn't fair to either of us. I created a situation that was difficult for both of us.
I disagree with you. I thought we talked more than we have, and we're closer because of it.
Yes, that's true, but if you don't mind, I don't think we should go on meeting in your apartment.
Mary, I'm not going to hold you to that because I do mind very much.
Oh, Tom.
No, you're not asking me to pretend that I'm not emotionally involved with you, that I don't think about you a great part of the day. I don't want to share closer feelings with you than the ones we've shared so far.
All I'm asking is that you don't go on about it.
Oh.
Because I don't want to have to keep saying no.
You could always say yes.
Oh, Tom.
I withdraw the statement.
Thank you.
Now, I'm very persistent, Mary, and I can't tell you the trouble that got me into it all.
Oh? What sort of trouble?
If you want to know my life, you'll have to get it in person. It comes with gestures, and it's too good to be wasted on a phone call.
And half will be true, and half will be fiction, and I'll never be able to tell the difference.
Well, I'll tell you this much, Mary. There's nothing I've done that I won't stand behind.
True?
True. And if you knew every minute of every day of my life, I don't think you'd find anything there to reproach me with.
That's saying a lot.
I intend to.
I believe you.
Now it's my turn to say thank you.
You're welcome. And you do understand about the apartment, don't you?
Yes, I understand. I feel terribly rejected. And if you give me the slightest opportunity, I'm going to try and change your mind.
Now may the best man, or the best person, and in this case, the best lady, win. Good night.
I ought to keep away from that girl.
This Labor Day starting at midnight, the original BFFs of Beverly Hills are back with a 24-hour 90210 marathon. All the backstabbing and bonding that made Brenda, Kelly, and Donna best friends forever, starting at midnight and all Labor Day long, only on SoapNet.